Here we go. Hansel
Take
on the
two.
right and Marlin on the left, just like last time.
Okay.
And this time they are both there
Moving.
at their keyboards,
Yep.
playing the game.
As God intended.
Yeah. Hansel's APM is pretty high. So is Marlin's.
Really? I'm
and
interested. Holy shit.
GL
What
surrender
the hell
now.
does Hansel do?
That's Marlin's opening. And
Okay, they're matching each other's APMs now.
The Overlord is on its way over to the Protoss base. We got a probe leaving the Protoss base. Nope, building a pylon at the gate.
and yeah, they're pretty matched as far as economics go. We got matched harvesters, resources almost exact. Yeah, pretty much basic early game.
Basics of the game.
With the exception of a few freak builds, the first 3 or 4 minutes of a StarCraft map aren't really the thrill
Yeah.
that you would expect from.
Once they start
Holy
building
shit.
buildings, you're like, okay.
Did you just see what Hansel just waypointed around Marlin's base?
Yeah, he's got a probe running around,
It's off to scout.
and Marlin's getting his spawning pool. He's got
Is
a
he?
very basic opening right here. He pretty much did an overpool, which is a very common Zerg opening. And let's see what Hansel's doing. He's got his first gateway coming up, his second pylon coming up, and he just got his gas. Yep, there's that
That is adorable.
probe harass. And he might actually manage to take out a drone here. Oh wow, that's actually pretty crazy. He got down a drone. That's not good for Marlin.
Either Marlin doesn't notice, or he'd rather mine than to attack.
Yeah, and he might actually lose another one here. This is not good. Oh no, there we go.
No.
He got the
Yeah,
two
but now
drones.
now he's got 2 probes off the minerals too.
Yep,
That's good harassment.
yep. He took down and stalled him. So that was very
Now
good
look
by
at the
Hansel.
other probe. He's just sitting there by the spawning pool doing nothing.
Hansel just built
There
a
goes,
pylon.
there's the pylon.
Oh, yep, pylon right next to his base. How we doing on income? Yeah, Hansel has a very large economic advantage right now. He's getting gas, Marlin is not, and he's got twice the harvesters.
Yikes.
Oh, Marlin sees the pylon and is taking it out with his little Zerglings.
Nice job, Marlin. We got 2 gateways coming in, as well as the cybernetics core.
I think that Hansel at this point is not liking the Overlord hovering above his base.
Yeah.
And yet, there is very little he can do about it.
Now that he has his cybernetics core, Marlin's actually done a good move and took the Overlord away.
He's rushing with his Zerglings.
Yep, 6 Zerglings on the way.
Which will be food for the Zealot.
Yeah, 1 Zealot incoming. Marlin's making 4 more Zerglings. And is that another Overlord? Yeah, here they
He
come.
hasn't spawned a queen yet, which I find interesting.
Yes. But he has a lot of
he's
minerals.
still at 10 drones.
Yeah, he's quite behind here. But he can take out that first Zealot with these Zerglings.
If he decides he wants
Now
to.
he's trying to harass a little bit, get a economic advantage, but I don't know about this. Yeah, he's losing his Zerglings, and at least he managed to stall the mineral income for a little bit.
Didn't leave bloodstains.
Yeah. Yeah, Queen's still not in production yet, but
Yeah, and
Zerglings
look
on
at
the way.
number of drones. Wow.
Yeah,
9 and 23.
Marlin very, very behind economically right now.
Let's look at the economic breakdown. Income.
And here comes a photon cannon. He's got several zealots and sentry. Yeah, Marlin isn't going to be doing any more harassing.
I don't know, he has 6 Zerglings at the moment.
It's not going to do anything.
No, it's not even gonna break the wall, but
Yeah.
he's gonna try probably. And he has one on its way.
I hope he just scouts with that. Oh, he's gonna try to block off the expansion right here. He's blocking off Hansel's natural. That will stall him from expanding just a little bit.
If the Zergling burrowed, he'd be able to block the base from being built, wouldn't he?
That's possible. I don't actually know that.
Finally, the queen is being built.
Yep. Queen and more
But
drones.
Hansel's advancing.
He's noticed that he's a bit behind on the drones. And he's collecting
And
gas.
it doesn't matter because here comes the end of the game.
Yep, that's way too big of a force incoming to Marlin right now. He doesn't have anything to defend against that, but these Zerglings, and that's not going to cut it at all. He's actually going for an expansion, which is a terrible move right now, given the incoming rush.
I don't think he's actually expanding. I think he's trying to hide the drone.
Think so?
No, I think that
should be a
expansion
hatchery.
drone.
Unless he notices right now what's going on. Yep, he doesn't have time to build a hatchery. And he actually managed to take out that sentry. I mean the stalker.
Stalker. Oh, there goes that one drone.
So
Killing
yeah, he just took out a bunch more Zerglings right now.
Hansel has an observer
So
behind his base.
it's going to be
Should be interesting.
Hansel knows everything that's going on here because he has a clear line of sight of everything.
that spine crawler is not going to be up in time, unless Hansel just sits there. It's got we got 12 Zerglings versus 5 zealots and a sentry. Marlin can also use those 2 queens effectively.
They
Second
worked wonders
Nexus
against
online.
the...
Back at Hansel's base, he's actually microing, building some pylons and 2 starports,
And speedlings.
as well as a robotics facility.
Marlin's got speedlings. Managed to take out that sentry pretty good. Hope he keeps those Zerglings back inside of his base.
Keep him on the creep.
Yep. He's Marlin is building as much Zerglings as he can. And he's got his spine crawler. That was a very bad move by Hansel, like just sitting there while the spine crawler was being built. I really believe that he could have taken Marlin's forces there.
Yeah. And
Now
there's no
Marlin
excuse.
has
He
the
had sight of that spine crawler the whole
Yeah,
time being
exactly.
built with that
And
observer.
Marlin is just playing with the zealots at this point.
Yeah, Marlin has plenty of... Wow, he's just running around in circles. Marlin has plenty enough to take out those guys now. If he stays in his base.
Looking, though, at Hansel's base, I don't foresee a Marlin victory.
Yeah, this whole time,
He's way too high in the tech tree.
Hansel has been way ahead economically. He's got his 2nd expansion already, and he's trying to get saturated there. He's doing quite well.
He's also turned all his gateways into star
Another
gates.
spine crawler coming up with...
Warp gates. He's gonna drop in units behind the...
You guys just see the party has disbanded message? That was weird.
Nope.
no.
Nope.
I saw one.
Void Rays, and 1 Void Ray, 1 Phoenix on the way. As well as Blink Research.
Oh, maybe that was the Chad party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both players are very even APM. That's not... I don't know... Oh! Nice, Marlin. He's gonna lose that
there goes
Overlord.
another Overlord.
Yeah, that Overlord is dead.
Well, he just now upgrades to Lair, so he should be able to bring out Hydralisks. He has a Baneling Nest and a Roach Warren. He can produce some higher level units, but in this...
Some Baneling action might do some good against that small force outside of his base, but against Void
he's
Rays,
unit capped right now.
it's not gonna do
Uh-oh.
much. And here's the Phoenix worker harass.
Oh, he did it to the Queen. I wish you could actually move with the unit.
Yeah.
The double queen might have actually just saved his life.
Wow, those Phoenixes really can... They're really
Yes,
agile.
absolutely.
Yeah, they boogie.
He's gonna lose one of those Phoenixes.
Yeah, he lost it. Very nice job, Marlin. But Marlin is still very high behind economically. Hansel's got plenty of resources right now, and Marlin really doesn't have enough to make much of anything. He's going to build the Hydralisk then, though.
In fact, Hansel has expanded and does not look to be slowing down at all.
Yeah, this is definitely Hansel's game right now, especially if he just builds some air units, which he's got 2 Stargates and a robotics bay on the way.
I really think his intention is to drag this out as long as possible because he simply can warp in units to this guy's base. There's no back defenses except for that one queen.
Yeah, he's got small forces over here, air units, and
if he could,
fight going on.
He could sneakily build a pylon right there.
And he wouldn't see it. Nope, it's in the fog of war.
Hansel just took a beating from those Zerglings, but Marlin does not want to finish the job because he's afraid of losing everything.
And that observer is still there.
Yep. Hansel's watching everything.
Zerg is very vulnerable to cloaked units.
Absolutely.
Up until they... And, well, at this point... Here we go again.
That's such a dick move.
At this point, Marlin should have already begun building anti-air
Absolutely.
with spore crawlers, which also act as detectors.
He is spawning 2
Not really sure
Hydralisks.
why he hasn't.
Yeah, right now
He doesn't have
Hansel's
that
just
push
setting him
chamber.
further back economically. That's really not what he needs.
He has... The Hansel has 38 workers, while as Marlin has 11 at the moment.
Yeah, that's really... Marlin cannot really do much right now. If he builds a lot of Hydralisks, that'd be great because he's going to need the anti-air.
Here come the
and
Void
yeah,
Rays.
these Void Rays are going to be the end.
And he's still harassing with the Phoenixes. I guess to distract him as he brings in the Void Rays. Could be.
Yep.
The APM
Because
is
here they
almost exactly equal.
They're gonna get charged up nice on the queens.
Yep, and that's 1 queen down. That really sucks for Marlin. And he's not doing anything. Oh, there's his Hydras coming around, but they're just taken down instantly. And now he has no air.
Yeah,
They're
they were
fully
just in
charged.
time for fully charged.
Just in time for the party.
It's like preheating the oven.
Yep. Good game.
Oh, he's creating
Yeah,
banelings.
there's nothing right now. More Hydras dead.
Death and destruction. Oh, those eggs are really tough. And here come the Dark Templar. Oh, such evil bastards.
Yeah, Hansel's got pretty much all his grounds covered.
Ouch.
And this is GG.
Dark Templars are cloaked by default, right? Yeah.
Yeah.